This story is called Noster. It's not. The story is called Noster. God had finished making the world, the story goes, but he had a little bit of time left over. And he went down to his arts and crafts room and had a look around, and he'd covered the wall in beautiful, beautiful sunsets. He had so many of them. He had one for every day of the week, of the year, of the century, of the decades, of millenniums. He had so many sunsets, and he liked them. They looked good. And then he thought, well, look, there's a lump of clay. I could do something with that. And he started working with it, and he made a little, as you always do, a little tray to begin with, and then he managed to throw a pot. Phew, could God throw pots? He was brilliant at it. And then he thought, what could I do next? And he said, I know. I'll make a little self-image. And so God worked on it and made a little self-image and put it onto the shelf. I said, you know, that's quite good. I'm going to try and make another one. So I made another one. Yeah, and it looked good too. And so it went on, one after the other. God just got so absorbed, he actually forgot all about this tea. And it was almost dark when he'd finished. And there was a whole row of little self-images all along the shelf. Well, God went to bed that night, and he was tired, but so happy. And when he got up in the morning, first thing he did was to go down the art and craft room to look and see about his work. And sure enough, it was as good as he thought. They really were quite good self-images. But one thing they lacked, he thought, a little bit of colour. So he got out his paint box and started painting a little bit on each face, and a little bit on each arm, and a little bit on each hand. And soon, he was really happy with them. But the one thing God felt was, you know, it's a shame I've made all these self-images, but they can't see each other. I know what I'll do. I'll give them eyes. So God touched them all. He gave them eyes. And the self-images began to look at each other. And God said, not enough. I'll have to give them some motion. And the self-images started to move and point at each other. And then they pointed at God, and then at each other. God said, I wonder what they're saying. So he touched their lips. And one said, hey, you know something? You look just like God. You know something? You look like God too. Well, they got more and more excited, the little self-images, and jumped up and down. God said, just keep calm now. And he got a great big lump of clay, and he took out one lump, shoved it at the top to make some mountains, took out another lump, some more mountains, and a big jug of water, and poured it in. And then he put all the self-images, sprayed them all over it, and pushed this great lump out into space. And as it span away, all little self-images waved at God, and God waved back at them. And he said, well, you know something, I just hope they never forget to keep telling each other how much they look like me. And that's the story of Noster. Bye for now.